And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the UCLA Bruins and the Texas Longhorns.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
So on the floor for UCLA, Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5, down low. Here's Fresh, down low. Shot by Roberts, no good.
And, guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton also coming out of Westwood. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the two highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
Here's Looney. The screen from Campbell. Pass to Fresh. Count that one.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Longhorns ball as Texas keeps possession. Ford to screen on Free. Off the pick. And he gets it to go.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Pass to Looney. Campbell against Doherty. Campbell, the pass to Roberts. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special, and he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are.
And so it's Texas with it. It's a three-point game. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Freak, he's in a shooting guard. He's out there with Edwards, and it's Hudson in at the power forward position. The Texas Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
And for the Bruins, Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then there's Starks, and it's Barton in at the 2. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Starks kicks to Morris. Lets it fly from 18. A shot by Starks, no good.
And while the Longhorns don't have any college titles in men's basketball, they have yet to even make it to the final game of the tournament. You get the feeling it's just a matter of time.
Freak in a shooting guard. He's out there with Edwards, and it's Warwick in at the 5 spot. And for the Bruins, we've got Johnson, also Thomas out there, and it's Barton in at the 2 guard spot. Longhorns leading by 3.
So, you know, the Longhorns Longhorns have won a lot of conference titles over the years. Their conference isn't known as a basketball power, though. The school loves their athletics, and they are intent on having a strong basketball team. Boy, it's been tough for Freak here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate, but you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively, and it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
And a wide open look for Freak. And another miss by Texas. Freak's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Passes it to Morris. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Johnson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Warwick. He's guarded by Johnson. Warwick dishes to Freak. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Freak's got 6. UCLA trails by 3. Starks kicks to Barton. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A platoon swap here for Texas. And a pretty tight. And the second half of basketball. Freaks checked in for the Longhorns. Here's UCLA. They trail by 1. Freak, he's in at point guard. Also Ellis out there. Turner is out there at Doherty. And it's Ford in at the 4. Free passes to Looney. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
And for the Bruins, they've got Fresh. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doherty against Campbell. The pass to Fresh. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Looney passes to Free. Here's Roberts, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. With the Texas Longhorn program, they've had a lot of NBA talent through the years. Greg Durant being the biggest name, but there are plenty.
Yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge is not far behind in terms of his impact. Tristan Thompson, DJ Augustine, Avery Bradley. Been a lot of great Longhorns to play in our league.
It's stolen by Morris. Fast break, UCLA. That's tipped.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The Bruins making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Morris a screen. Kicks it to Porter. Back to Johnson for the lead. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
And it's tied up with that one.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling. And guys, thinking again about the Bruins being so dominant during those decades, they set so many records in that time frame. Won 88 games in a row, which is still a record for men's basketball.
Freak in at point guard. Also Ellis out there. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward. Campbell kicks to Roberts. Pass to Fresh. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Campbell's shot's good.
And you think about the impact those years of dominance have had on UCLA. I mean, still one of the most honored and storied and decorated programs in the United States. I mean, they are the program on the West Coast, although the Wildcats might argue, at least recently.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That's good. Now it's a 6-point Bruin lead. Roberts gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence.
The Bruins making a switch here. Freeze checked in. And it's the Bruins with the ball. There's the pick. He feeds it to Roberts. And Turner with the block.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Fresh, the pass to Free. There's 1:26 left in the second half. Here's Roberts. The rebound by Turner.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break now for the Longhorns. Freak with the ball. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
To the paint, Turner with the steal. And here again the Longhorns in transition. Up the court they go.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Pass to Fresh. And here is Campbell. Here's Free. And another miss by UCLA. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
And they go to the intentional foul. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there. .23 seconds left in the second half of basketball. And so they foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul. And no problem there in the first free throw. 1-on-1 situation, so he'll get another. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
He kicks it to Roberts to stop the run. Out of bounds. Texas will take possession. decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Free passes to Fresh. That three off the mark. So the Longhorns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for joining us.